This year, Pokemon turns 30 years old. It's easy to look at it now and just see a massive corporation, but the true story of how it started? It's actually kind of a mess. It involves a bug-obsessed kid, a company running out of money, and a secret glitch that wasn't supposed to be there. First, you have to understand the scale we're talking about. Pokemon has generated over $90 billion in revenue. To put that in perspective, that's bigger than Star Wars, it's bigger than Marvel, it's even bigger than Mickey Mouse. And the genius is that most of that money doesn't come from the video games. It comes from the ecosystem, the movies, the TV shows, and the merchandise. It's the absolute king of media. But before the billions, there was just Satoshi Tajiri. In the 1970s, he wasn't a CEO or a business genius. He was just a kid living in Machida, Japan, who really loved catching bugs, and he spent his entire childhood in the woods, sketching beetles and collecting insects. He didn't care about money, he just wanted to share that excitement of the hunt. The problem was, the world around him was changing. Japan was modernizing fast. Concrete and apartments were replacing the forests. Satoshi watched his favorite bug hunting spots disappear, and he realized the new generation of kids, the city kids, would never know what it felt like to catch something in the wild. So he came up with a concept. If the forests were gone, he would build a virtual one. The light bulb moment happened when he saw the Game Boy link cable. Most engineers just saw a wire to transfer data, but Satoshi saw something else. He imagined actual living creatures crawling across that wire from one device to another. That was the spark. He realized if you could exchange monsters, it wouldn't be a lonely game anymore. It would be something you had to do together. It was a great idea, but the execution was a nightmare. Development took 6 years. His company, Game Freak, basically went bankrupt. They were running on fumes. And to make it worse, by the time they finished in 1996, the Game Boy was old technology. Everyone said it was dead. Critics thought 2D games were history. It looked like a guaranteed flop. They needed a miracle, and they got one by accident. There was a tiny bit of space left on the cartridge, and a programmer secretly added a 151st monster, Mew. Nintendo didn't even know it was in there. But when kids found out there was a secret monster you couldn't get normally, it started a frenzy. Schoolyard rumors about the cat under the truck spread like wildfire. That mystery is what saved the game. Once they had the attention, they locked it in with the media mix strategy. It's a perfect loop. If you play the game, you want to watch the anime. If you watch the anime, you want to buy the cards. And the cards make you want to play the game. It's an ecosystem designed so that you never have to leave. 30 years later, that strategy has created something rare, a multi-generational franchise. The kids who grew up playing Red and Blue are now parents, playing Scarlet and Violet with their own children. Satoshi Tajiri wanted to bring the fun of bug collecting to the world. And I think it's safe to say he caught them all. So, what was your first Pokemon game? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and the notification bell so you know about our future videos. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.